On behalf of His Majesty King Hamad bin Isa Al Khalifa, His Royal Highness the Crown Prince and Prime Minister Prince Salman bin Hamad Al Khalifa participated and delivered Bahrain's address at the opening session of the first EU-GCC summit in Brussels, the Kingdom of Belgium. The following address was made by His Royal Highness the Crown Prince and Prime Minister.
Your Highnesses and Excellencies, on behalf of His Majesty King Hamad bin Isa Al Khalifa, it is a privilege to participate in this inaugural EU-GCC summit. This summit represents a historic milestone in our relations, marking not just a meeting of nations, but a convergence of shared aspirations for international stability, peace, and prosperity. We gather here today at a crucial moment in history, as our shared goals and values are under threat. There have been tectonic shifts in the geopolitical order, and as a result, our regions are affected by severe conflicts, and with them, the inevitable toll of humanitarian crises. Your Highnesses and Excellencies, both the GCC and the EU were founded on principles of cooperation, with a shared vision of fostering security, economic prosperity, and regional unity. In this spirit, we must also ensure that our efforts lead to stronger and deeper partnerships of like-minded countries around the world. This is particularly true at this moment in history. The crises we face today are more complex and intertwined than those faced when the current global multilateral framework was established 80 years ago. In Europe, we continue to witness widespread suffering as the intractable conflict in Ukraine persists. In the Middle East, the devastating events unfolding demand our attention and urgent action. The human cost of these conflicts is staggering, and with every moment of delay, these conflicts deepen and spread, threatening regional stability and human well-being across the globe. In the Middle East, we must urgently see the implementation of an immediate ceasefire in Gaza, the release of all hostages, and the adoption of an irrevocable path to the creation of a viable, independent Palestinian state. We have said it and we say it again. It is imperative to break the current escalatory cycle in the region and to avoid a wider regional conflict. Likewise, in Europe, we must see an end to aggression and the achievement of a just and lasting peace. Now is the moment to work together to build a more resilient framework that can address these evolving challenges and ensure long-term security, stability, and prosperity that all nations rightfully deserve. Now is the moment to pursue holistic, consensus-driven reforms within all our global institutions, including the United Nations, the UN Security Council, the International Monetary Fund, and the World Bank, to guarantee the responsiveness to evolving real-world challenges that are happening now. It is in the spirit of partnership that His Majesty King Hamad has called on the international community to convene an international peace conference on the Middle East. The Kingdom of Bahrain urges all nations to join us in this vital initiative, one which seeks to strengthen efforts to achieve a just, comprehensive, and lasting peace in the region. Together, we can accomplish far more than we could ever individually. Your Highnesses and Excellencies, the GCC and the EU have made significant progress in expanding trade ties in recent years, with the EU now standing as the GCC's largest trading bloc, a testament to the strength of our relations. On the economic front, we are committed to advancing discussions on the EU-GCC Free Trade Agreement, which will further deepen trade and investment ties while unlocking the vast potentials offered by green and digital transitions. On security, the EU and GCC are united in our commitment to building a strategic partnership that elevates our collaboration to new heights, and we welcome the EU-GCC Regional Security Dialogue, which launched in Riyadh this year. As we also contend with escalating impacts of climate change, rising trade barriers, and the rapidly evolving digital and technological landscapes, our world requires a committed and coordinated global effort to channel the resources and establish the governance mechanisms to deliver meaningful and sustainable impact. The path ahead is not without obstacles, but by working together and by enhancing existing partnerships, we will build a future defined by peace, prosperity, and shared purpose together. Thank you.
During the summit, several presidents and senior delegations delivered speeches reaffirming their country's commitment to advancing cooperation and addressing mutual aspirations, including security, stability and development. Several senior officials also attended.